take a look at what's the different pronunciations for different words. Let me bring in Willis, the word master, joining us from Kisumu County. Willis, good evening. How are you doing?
Fine, thanks, Betty. How is the capital city?
Well, we're doing really well, Willis, just minding our language. And we can start straight to it and begin our lesson tonight, Willis. What do you have for us, Willis, tonight?
What I have for you tonight, Betty, in the first place, there is something that has really, struck me, where the NASA presidential candidate has just talked to that young man. You see, talking about the youth and their future is something very important. And it reminds me about the Kenyan National Spelling Bee Championship, which I had the privilege to attend and also to participate in. That is in Mombasa recently. And Betty, I saw the youth spelling words. And of course, the Kenyan National Spelling Bee, had the theme for this year is Read to Succeed. And then the motto is Learn That Word. Very important. And, sometimes such kind of aspects for the youth really make us to think, greatly. And it would make me to also tell the organizers like Kennedy Odoyo, Eric Mosoti Nyakiongora, and Jeremy that is very important for our youth. Otherwise, Betty, what I have for you tonight, I don't know whether you have word on the street or we don't have it, so that we go straight to the words that we are supposed to pronounce.
All right, let's just get straight to it, Willis.
We get straight to it. Okay, Betty, the first word is recreation. Many people find themselves talking about recreation, but that first sound or the first vowel sound should be re, not re. So you say recreation. We also say stipend.
That's a surprise.
Stipend, not stipend. What we see is stipend in terms of the letter sequences, but the pronunciation of that word is stipend. So when we're talking about such kind of, the wages or the small pay that somebody may be given for an upkeep and all that, you say stipend. Then we have the word severity. Severity, that many people mistake to be severity. We don't have severity in the English vocabulary. The spelling is Severity, but we say severity. Severity from the word severe. Severe. Don't say severe. You say severe. Then the next word for our viewers is impoverished. I'm lucky the cameraman Dan for tonight is displaying them already for me. The other side, I think the list that you copied over. In fact, Dan, thank you for that. Then the next word is impoverished. Impoverished, not impoverished, not impoverished. You say impoverished, impoverished, an impoverished society or community for that matter. An impoverished community. Now, you don't say impoverished, impoverished, impoverished. Remember, I also told people that we say poverty, not poverty. Then we have the next word, if I'm not wrong, if I can see it clearly, is flurry. Flurry. You say a flurry of activities, not flurry, not flurry. We say flurry, flurry of activities. Then the next word is composure. Composure. Don't say composer. Composer, no. You say composure. Remember, we also say exposure. Exposure, not exposer. Exposer, no. You have to avoid that. Hoping I've covered the list that I've just seen, we go straight, Betty, to the feedback questions. We have Dr. E.K. of Arusha, Tanzania. Dr. E.K. of Arusha, Tanzania. And our viewers in Tanzania, you say prosperity. Prosperity. The verb is prosper, to prosper, but the noun is prosperity. Now with inflection or the changing of the form of that word for grammatical function, you'll have a partial change of the pronunciation. The verb ends with a weak sound a. That is what we call assure, prosper.
Yes.
But when you come to the noun, letter E takes the sound e. So you say prosperity. Lawyer Cynthia Mutune, you say
finally,
miscellaneous. I think this is Mombasa-based lawyer Cynthia Mutune. You say miscellaneous.
Yes.
Then Protas J.H. Omolo, you say thesis. Thesis, not thesis. Then we have Vidija Dalizo. You say boulevard, and you say bougainvillea, Vilia. William Okoko, apple. Then we have Mwalimu Francis Onyango of Mbaga Girls, Siaya. You say sleuth, that is a detective. Then werewolf, not werewolf. Werewolf, no. Werewolf. Then you say acne. Betty, do we have more time, or the time is against you?
Yes, we don't have time, Willis. Today we've run out of time so fast.
Oh, okay. Then if we don't have more time, then I would leave it at that. But I would go straight now to only 2 more questions. I think here we have somebody asking about gibberish. Daniel Ireri, and then we have Mercy Atieno of Migori. You say opposition. Sometimes because of the first language influence, somebody may find himself or herself saying opposition, but you say opposition. Then we go straight to our surprise word for tonight. Betty, when we talk about this word M-E-T-E, many people find themselves saying met, but it's meet. Then we say meted, not meted. Meted, no. Met, no. You say meet and meted. And then finally, we have the confusing words.
Okay, Willis, finally.
Simple, but sometimes tricky. You say hanger, the upper word is hanger, and the lower word is hunger. Due to that pressure of time, Betty, the other questions, I'll handle them next Friday. Otherwise, from me in Kisumu, it's my best wishes for you as you finish the program.
All right, Willis, thank you very much for the lesson tonight. We appreciate it. And of course, remember that you can interact with Willis the Wordmaster on his Twitter handle, at WillisAcheng1 is his Twitter handle. Or you can just wait for Friday briefing every Friday here on KTN News, and then you can get to ask him all the questions you have in regards to the correct pronunciations of words. All right, so we've run out of time here on Friday briefing, but we appreciate your company throughout from 9 p.m. And of course, thank you so much for all the feedback that I've gotten in regards to the conversation that I had earlier on with Viola Odinga. And of course, for all the feedback we've had on our big question tonight. We appreciate all that. My name is Betty Kyalo. I'll leave it here for now. And of course, our son and language interpreter was William Silla. Thank you very much for the good work. All right, so we wrap up things here on Friday Briefing. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Betty Kyalo. Have yourselves a lovely, lovely weekend, and be kind to one another. Goodbye.